They say Emmanuel Macron is turning a deaf ear to their demands. Thousands of teenagers across France are continuing to protest, burning bins and blocking their high schools.
Macron didn't mention us, even though we've been protesting for 2 weeks. It's like we don't exist.
In Strasbourg, they burned cars. And in Montpellier, pupils kneeled with their hands on their heads, referencing the arrest of 150 high school students in Mantes-la-Jolie during protests last week. In Paris, meanwhile, they were joined by university students to march to the Education Ministry.
We object to the government's reaction, which seems to be repression. A lot of high school students have been stopped and arrested, and that's a problem.
Classes have been disrupted at around 10% of the country's high schools. Like the Yellow Vests who partly inspired them, the students' demands are numerous. They oppose a planned reform of the end-of-school baccalaureate exam and plans to reintroduce a month-long national service for young people. But most of all, they want the repeal of a reform that introduced stricter selection criteria for university, which they say breeds inequality between rich schools and poorer peripheral ones.